Hello and welcome to another episode of the 25Ks in GeoGuessr. This week we're going to be taking a look at Kenya. Definitely more likely to get 25k than in Mongolia last week, but still far from an easy country to get a perfect score in. It's got quite a few long straight roads, especially both in the north as well as to the southeast on the road between Nairobi and Mombasa. There's two quick things I want to show you before we get going, which I'll put on screen afterwards, so I hope I don't mess this up right now. But there is a map made by my friend Tol Impala, who created a sheet that shows you exactly where each of the two unique Google cars of Kenya drove. That generally tells you that the silver car is found in the west and the black car is found in the east. Of course, that has exceptions. The black car also drove in some areas around Nairobi, as well as to the north, the one street that's actually covered to the north of the country. And the silver car drove in some places east, close to Nairobi, as well as down near Mombasa along the coast. But in general, if you are, for example, playing a location in Kenya non-moving, you do well to guess regarding, guess in that sort of area where the car is more likely to be, except for, it's pretty obvious if you're on the coast near Mombasa. So even if you see a silver car there, guess near the coast. The other sheet, picture I want to show you, is a map of the area codes of Kenya. I just recently found out that there are area codes in Kenya, and there's always that thing when you see, there's a country, it has like 30 area codes. I can't be bothered to learn all of them, but most of the time the first digit indicates the region you're generally in, so learning just that is oftentimes enough to help you out immensely. So I've created a map because I couldn't find any pictures online. I created one where I just hastily, drew the borders of where they are between the regions of 20, which is Nairobi, 40, or 40, 41, 42, etc., which is the east side of Kenya, the 50s, which is the west side of Kenya, and the 60s, which is the north side of Kenya. Well, the north in terms of the middle, but north, towards the north from Nairobi. And I hope that I can make use of both of these to help myself in Kenya here today. We might just end up being unlucky and getting put in a national park, of which there are probably somewhere lower double digits, and it might just happen and there's nothing we'll be able to do about it. I can take a guess maybe on which national park it is. Probably won't be able to pinpoint it. It happens. Let's hope it doesn't happen to us though. And yeah, there are quite a few very straight roads that don't have a lot of features, especially as I've talked about before, the long straight road from Nairobi to Mombasa, where it might be very, very difficult to get a perfect score. But we'll just do it anyway after I've opened my timer. God damn it. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Timer is here. Challenge, it is. Default settings. Here is the link. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. Okay, this does not look like a national park. That is already a good thing. Kisale Academy. Let me quickly close something here. Okay. 3 digits that have a 7 as the second digits, or like with the 0 in front of it, are cell phone numbers. So in this case, that is not helpful. So we'll just continue. Villa Rosa Lounge, also not helpful. You can see this type of follow car in Kenya as well. I'm not exactly sure if there's multiple different ones, but, almost forgot. We've got a silver car. So likely to be somewhere in the west of the country. And it looks like we're close to a relatively large town. So we're just going to have a look around and see if we can find the name of said town anywhere, which is not as easy as it might sound like. Not helpful. Also, the thing you usually have in countries like these is that you've got a lot of signs for almost anything in town on most of these stores, but like 99.9% of them are not helpful at all. At Kaplong, does that say something like that? At Kaplong, yeah. Might be the name of the town. Kaplong Digital Academy. And again, phone numbers. So not helpful. However, I shouldn't be zooming into Uganda. We can have a quick look. See if we can find a town/city called Kaplong here on the western side. It does not immediately stand out to me. Let's have a look. I'm going to extend my search down here. I don't think it would be here, but this is where the other silver card drove along. But yeah, as I've said, it doesn't show up right now. So let's move on. Maybe we can find a phone number. Just, oh, Kisei. Does that say Kisei branch? Bring me back. I think it does. Usually also helpful branches of banks. But in this case, the thing is I do recall seeing Kisei before, but I do not remember where it was. There's Kisei. Let's have a look here. Do we see Kaplong mentioned anywhere here? Because if we do, that might be good. And I couldn't 100% say that it wasn't Kisei on the sign. But I can't see Kaplong anywhere anyway, so let's continue on. Welcome to Kisei. Okay, so we are in Kisei after all. Okay. But this says welcome to Kisei to our west. So are we somewhere over here anyway, or even further down there maybe? It also says the county itself is called Kisei. So technically we could be somewhere on the outskirts of that and only entering Kisei County. This is interesting. It just a line stops here. Oh no, it follows the road. Okay, it's just difficult to see. Okay. So probably in Kisei City. But this doesn't really look like we're entering the city here. This looks more like we're exiting it. Maybe that sign is just the same on both sides. It could be. No, this looks more like a town now. The Jolly Supermarket. Sotik branch. We have here. So difficult to read. It's again a mobile phone number. Yeah, I've not really paid attention to... Oh. Keriko? B3 and the B225. Where is that? There's Keroka. No, that's definitely not what's written there. But the B3 isn't really long. It stops here. On the other side. How long does it? Actually, it goes on for a while. But it says Sotik here. It did say Sotik branch. And there's the Kaplong shopping center. Yep. That makes more sense. And it says that's on the B3 over here somewhere. Can we find that? How far would we have to go? Well, I take that back about the B3 not being very long. It absolutely is. It says, and what the B225? Can we find that? Is that a smaller road? It could be this one. But it's hard to tell. The Kaplong Catholic Church. So we're definitely somewhere over there. I can guarantee you that. So we're going to go back to the start. And we're sort of going northeast here. I'm going to go the other direction as well, just to check a bit about how the road layout looks like. What that says. The Highlands College of Technology, Kaplong Campus. It looks like we might be up here. I could see that we could also be here. Or here, actually. I think this is probably the most likely. There's the Kaplong High School, Boys Primary, Secondary School. We can't really see a Highlands College of Technology, though. Oh, it's Kisa Bay. That would also make sense to what we saw on the sign earlier. Okay, a bit further. I'm already pretty convinced it will be very, very difficult to get a full score here. But might as well try. Smart Tech Shop, Exodus Shop. Goes pretty much northeast, southwest a bit, and there's one road that goes off here. And there was that major road. Could be here. And this being this road, for example. Does that make sense? Not really. We're missing a road to our north there. Although, you know what? Actually, I think this might be something similar to what we're looking at here. Furniture store and workshop. Let me actually have a look. Oh, God. I hate getting teleported back. It's so annoying. Let's have a look here. What do we have? Most importantly, it makes a curve. The road does. And there is a side road following it a bit. Which does not... I mean, it would make sense if it was over here, actually. And here is the side road. And here is that shopping center. Okay, I'm convinced. Let me go back to the start. It's very north-south still, so I'm convinced we started here. The question now is, do we have anything close by? You have the Calamity Academy. Can we find that? Is it on the map is the bigger question, because I think it's very likely that it just isn't. They all say Kamirai. Okay. Let's continue a bit further. It sort of evens out to going straight this way. And then there should be a major road going south here. Somewhere. This one. That certainly does look like a major road going south, as well as a gas station. The National Oil, yes. Good. We've got that down. Calamity Academy. What way does a road go here? We've got the side road following us. Here. And this could very well be this. I do think that is the only reasonable explanation. So what we have here is this house, which might be the Kingdom of Jehovah Witness Hall. It very much does look like it could be, which is sort of a bit east of us, sort of here, and that's what we're going to go with. Yes. Nice first round. Very nice. Okay. Round 2, again a silver car. Eldoret Kitala Road. Okay, we're looking for something that's a bit easier this time. Kitala Road. Is that the main road through Eldoret? I would not be surprised. No, it's Malaba Road. Let's have another look at this. What direction? It goes north-south. There is a road here that's called Kitale Sharangani Road, which may well be the one we're looking for. And down here it turns into Kisumu Road. So we could be somewhere up here. There is an Umes gas station, as well as a lot of random stores that might or might not be on the map. But if this is the right road that I'm looking at, I should get the information I need by traveling south. If I don't, then I'm looking at the wrong road anyway. Let's see. Where does this lead us? To a curve. That is certainly interesting. I'd love to be able to read those signs, but that's just not going to happen. And it looks like we're moving out into the middle of nowhere here, which strongly makes me suspect we might have chosen the wrong road on the map. We might not be in Eldoret, or at least not in, the city proper. Lake Victoria. Oh god, I can't read most of that. So let's go explore a bit further. The streets have mostly been moving towards the southwest. There's more gas stations here. Right, there were a lot of signs that I kind of want to read. Loreto High School Matunda, Private Bag Moyes Bridge. I've now read Moyes Bridge twice, and I've also read Matunda a bunch of times. So I'll have a quick look if those are big things that are somewhere near here. Because Eldoret, is Eldoret the... No, Eldoret is not the county. Do we have a part that is called Matunda within Eldoret? Not really. Oh, there we go. There's Moyes Bridge. And the road here is called Eldoret Kitale Road. Oh, so that's what it was. Somewhere's down here, wasn't it? This one. No? It definitely wasn't. Where was the sign? Oh, this was the sign. Oh, it's not saying we're in Eldoret on Kitale Road. We're on the Eldoret Kitale Road in Moyes Bridge. Yes. Okay, and there's the National Bank. Is that the National Bank? There's the KCB. That doesn't sound like National Bank. That sounds like the KCB Bank. And there's Ebenezer Fashions. I remember that. There, Ebenezer Fashions. And where if we look straight west, we're like 2 buildings more towards the north. Here's Ebenezer Fashion. So we're somewhere here. Do we have the KCB Bank exactly opposite of us? Yes. So let's go with that. Nice. Good second round. On we go. Summit Grill. Okay. What does it say? Accommodation. My bad. And this time we've got a black car. Okay. So we're looking at a different area of Kenya potentially. Well, definitely. There's like Kenya National Highways Authority and the important stuff. No, that's not important stuff. That's just the main office headquarters in Nairobi. This, however, let's have a look at this. Or not if you can't read it. Again, just cell phone numbers, so not helpful. What about this here? Government of Kenya, probably not helpful, it just says Nairobi on it. This would be helpful, but I can't read it. It says the maintenance of the, I think it says Tika K something A2 road. A2 road is this. This one extends all the way up here, but I don't think we are that far up. This is Tika. What's the other place? Tika. What could it be out of these? I can't really find anything where I'm like, okay, this is definitely it. Unless it lists like something up here, but it also doesn't. What about the other side? Tika to... No. But no matter. It means we know which road we're on, which is already a huge plus. We have here... Oh, 20! Now the question is, that is the area code for Nairobi, but are we in Nairobi, or are we just, or is the company in Nairobi? That's always the hard part to find out. What do we have here? Dual carriageway starts 150 meters ahead. I also feel like the steps, in quotation marks, that the Google car takes are bigger in Kenya than some other countries. So it can be pretty tough to get a good look at some signs. The family treat bucket from Chicken Inn. Alright, that might be interesting though. There's like a road that leads below the dual carriageway. Okay, that's helpful. Muranga is here. That is to our north though. So we might be in Tika actually. Sagana is 46. Where exactly is that 25 kilometers? Kind of difficult to say. We might be somewhere here. There is a road that leads below here, but that doesn't... This, however, might look like what I'm looking at. The B25, though, that's the interesting part we should be looking for. Now, if only that was on the map somewhere. That could theoretically be something like a B25. It's not, though. That, well, sure, it's the C71, but maybe it's also the B25. Okay, unfortunately there are no B roads on the map, which is slightly annoying. I mean, there are some. There's the B7 over here, but most of the smaller ones just aren't. So, Nyeri is 98 kilometers away. It's here. I mean, it does sort of fit that we're somewhere close to Tika. As I've said, this highway looks about right. I'd love to have a sign telling me which city we're entering. Or, alternatively, a sign telling me which cities are the other way. Is that just always going to be the... Yeah, it's always going to be the same sign. So let's explore a bit further down here to the south. Just to check if we can't find one of those signs somewhere. On the other road side, probably. But it's not looking good. And it's also a bit unideal coverage. There's a bridge going over the road here. Okay. Does it want to tell us where exactly we are? Somewhere here? No? Sure. What about this sign here? This is the Aberdare Technologies Limited. Nope. Unhelpful. But look at this. What do we have here? We have a sign that tells us to the south are Nairobi and Tika, unsurprisingly, and to the west is Kandara. Kandara is here. That realistically could be anywhere from like here. Actually, this is the highway, the bridge over the highway. This is the road that leads to Kandara. This is the road that leads to Maranga and Sagana. We have to be here somewhere. 100%. So now we just need to figure out where exactly. Summit Grill and Summit Grill for accommodation. Is that something we can find here? I don't know how far we actually traveled. I wasn't paying too much attention. But looking at this, we kind of have to be in this area here. There's Spring Grill, which sounds similar. There's the new Koga Hardware. There's Whispers Liquor Distributor. After that, it makes a bit of a turn south. But I can't see the gas stations, can I? There's no gas stations here. The Oceanic Building Masters. Okay. Reasonably, I cannot see it being anywhere else though. Let me continue a bit over here. What else do we have here? There's a highway building. Great. Not helpful. There's Ken Oil. And there's, yeah, Ken Oil, I mean. Yes. Oh, there's Summit Grill. My bad. Didn't see that earlier. So I was in sort of the right area, but just looking at the wrong place. I was looking at over here. Okay, there's Summit Grill. It's like 2 buildings to the west. It's really hard to tell. There's new Kaga Hardware. Yeah, I think, wait, it sort of expands a bit and we start just before it. I honestly think this place might be fine. This is where that comes in. Let's go a bit further over here. Just one more small part. Okay, let's go with that. Nice. 5 meters. Number 3, and we're not in a national park again. We can still be happy. It's picking us up just to let us down massively in the last round. Diocese of Nairobi, St. Catherine Tumaini Parish. Interesting. Because I was going to say this does not look like Nairobi. Or like, at least like the Nairobi I have in my head. But Tumaini Parish. This again, you can see there. I mean, that's just the postcode, actually, of Nairobi. Is this the... No, that's the PO box. That's the postcode. So they've actually have the same area code as the same postcode. Interestingly. Well, the postcode having 1 more 0 in it. Fairview Medical Center. Okay, we'll keep Tumaini in our heads. Nairobi City County. Mihango Community Dispensary. I feel like I read Mihango earlier somewhere, like way over there in the west. Not that I remember where exactly. Wasn't it somewhere near Eldoret? Oh, it's Mlango that I read. Okay. Mihango or Tumaini. Nairobi is a big city. That is not good. Means we have to look around for quite a while if we want to find something. Oh, there's Mihango. That's helpful. Mihango Community Dispensary. And what again did it say? It's at the Diocese of Nairobi, the St. Catherine, and the Full Gospel Churches of... It actually said Mihango branch here. I missed that. Deliverance Church. Where are all the churches here in Mihango? There's Father's House. Holy Spirit Catholic Church. Okay, this might not really be doable to figure out from just this. But I'm going to continue here because this looks like a lot of like a dead area, so to speak. A lot of nothing over there. So I kind of want to explore that direction first to see. But yeah, okay, there's a dead end here. And there's a gate here, so maybe even some private property. The Tetro apartment. And some sort of school. Next to the PCEA church. Cool. The Christian Center. Yeah. Doesn't really help out much. We might be somewhere over here on the edge. Could we even be as far as down here? There's the K.A.J. Katani Church. But this says Karagiti something. This says Kamulu. Where would Karagati be? Katinda Kilani. Might we be over here? No, this is too far up. Okay. We could also be here, technically. Somewhere over there. Alright, we'll go back to the start. We'll go the other way and see what we can find. Ideally not this way. Okay, there is no other way. That is interesting. The Mihongo Community Dispensary. Where did we just teleport to? We teleported further north. And now we teleported back here. That's... okay. Let me try. Okay. Can I still figure out where the hell I am? Not really. That might be interesting to figure out later. Reminds me of the coverage in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic, which can be quite confusing. All right. Where? What is this? Who decided that coverage like this was fine? There's the Green Arc School. Maybe something to watch out for while looking through the map. Will I be able to find it? Unlikely. Okay, let's just, we need to make it somewhere where there's information that we can reliably find. And it looks like we're going the right way. Let me just quickly check out again what that building was. The Royal Ambassador School. Okay. We're pretty far north from where we are right now. Our starting point, I mean, is pretty far north from where we are right now. But this just looks terrible in the sense that it doesn't look like we'll find anything here. I'd ideally want to go further east, which doesn't look like the Google coverage wants us to. Oh, there we go. Okay. The coverage is cut off, which isn't nice. But actually, can we? Yes, we can make it onto it. That is good. But we cannot make it into the city from the looks of it. We can only walk further in this direction. Is there a sign here? No, nothing useful at least. So I guess we'll go this way. And going west, interestingly, there is not a lot of anything here. Other than just, well, almost like deserts beside the street. Okay. It looks like we're getting to something though here. Even if it's not particularly helpful. Heavy trucks turning. Okay, this is just a walkway. But here we've got a major roundabout. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any signs that tell us... Okay. There's even a bus in the way. Okay. The Airport North Road is here. Yeah. So we are in the right place or right region generally, but we were in here. I'm pretty sure, unless we were in here somewhere. We honestly might be. Can we find the ambassador school somewhere? I don't think so, but there was a sign for the Astral petrol station right where we left, which might possibly be this. And all the way up here, there's the Deliverance Church in Karagita. There it is. There's the KAG Karagita Church. This is what I was looking for. We honestly might be here. Going back to the start right now is risky, but I want to do it. This certainly looks like a football pitch. And we're in between both of these, and there should be a building, or the remains of a building here. Potentially even the beginning of a building that has not been quite built yet. So I honestly think this is the right place. Does that sort of match? Yeah, I think that should be it. I don't know if I would have figured this hell of a road out without the KAG Karagita Church. Oh, fuck's sake. God damn it. We were way closer to this building than the map says here. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's look it up half longer. I know the time is running, but I kind of wanted to see that. Yeah, that's... That's certainly something. Then we made it all the way down here through all of this. And came out here. Yeah, and then we made it to the roundabout down there. Alright. And we were even just like slightly below 10 minutes for that one. So that's good. Okay. And at least we can proudly get our 24,999 points again. Kilimani off Kindaruma Road. Is Kilimani a city? I'm not even sure, but this looks like a big city. Are we in Nairobi and this is just a suburb of Nairobi? I wouldn't... Wait. Hello there. Off we go into Nairobi. Let's zoom... Oh, what's that? Yeah, there is Kilimani. My map is slowing down again. Not an issue. Kingara Road and Ngong Road. Kingara Road and Ngong Road. What does it look like here? Which one of these is the bigger one? Ngong Road is the big one that goes west-east. So let's look for that. There's Ngong Road. And the other one was, I've already forgotten, Kingara Road. And it looks like the road here, the main road, Ngong Road, goes northwest, southeast. Which it goes over here. Would you mind? I mean, there's no roundabout here anyway, so it can't be this road. Kingara Road, there it is. And we started just north of this little side road here. On the southern side of this building. Closer. Slightly closer. And there we go. We collected our 24,999 points. Yep, that is unfortunate. It was even really close, like we were 17 meters away. And I honestly, let me actually go back into this. It was round 4 here. That was a super hard round as well. Let me go in and actually see if it matches up. Slightly broken coverage as well here, that I don't think that influenced this too much. Okay, I want to have that straight next to me. Is it one more step to the right? No, it's definitely this step here. Okay, it is in the right place on the map. And we started here. Yeah, okay. Why didn't I look north? Going back to this. We start in the middle of two houses. Would I have made that choice? I could have, honestly. This is one house. This is the other house. But it's still a tough call. And in the end, I got slightly unlucky. But still, I'm pretty happy with this nonetheless. Couldn't quite make the 25k happen, but I honestly was afraid it might be a lot harder. But with all the information we had before, with the information we got in the rounds, it wasn't too difficult of a task. Like round 5, 1 minute 56 there. Round 2, 3 minutes 47, which was pretty good in Moy's Bridge up there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for doing so, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.